Alrighty, folks, the Amex Gold Card has officially been revamped. It is now 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been streaming for the last 3 hours to see when these updates were going to happen, and it looks like it just happened, baby. Look at that. $325 annual fee. That's exactly what was rumored on Reddit all these times, and it actually came true. So $325 annual fee. You can see right here that they now have the white gold option. So if you go into your Amex app right now, you go to replace your card, you can actually hit, change design, and they'll actually send you your white gold. So make sure you do that as soon as possible, because there's going to be a lot of people asking for the white gold card. So definitely want to get on that as fast as possible. The welcome offer has not changed. You could still spend the $6,000 in the first 6 months, get $75K. I even saw $90K earlier. And as we speak at 5 a.m., Jacob's Points and Profit in the Discord just shared that he saw in an incognito window 6,000 spent for 100,000 membership reward points and received 20% back in statement credits for the first 6 months of card membership, up to $100 back at eligible restaurants. Freaking crazy. The highest we've ever seen on the Amex Gold Card thus far. So hold out for some higher welcome offers, man. It's out there. So that is still intact. A few different changes right here. Some people were worrying, is the restaurant's going to go away or the US supermarket's going to go away? The answer is no. We still have 4 points per dollar spent at restaurants worldwide, but we now have a cap of 50,000 per year, which we didn't have earlier. And the 4X on supermarkets at the 25K cap per year is still the exact same. Some people are also worried, is the Uber Cash going to go away? The answer is no. We still have the exact same $120 in Uber Cash, $10 per month. So that's cool. But bam, baby, we have something new here. New $84 Dunkin' credit. That's right, $7 in monthly statement credits after you pay with your American Express Gold Card at Dunkin' locations. And what a lot of people were thinking was like, well, of course, you could just go to Dunkin' and pay for, 2 coffees every single day, what have you. But what some people were theorizing in the live stream I was just doing is that you could possibly reload your Dunkin' app, your Dunkin' card via the app, and that could maybe possibly code. We're gonna have to do some testing with that, but if that's so, you can theoretically build up your $7 increments from month to month to get some more Dunkin' for all your Dunkin' needs, because American runs on Dunkin', right? And Amex wants us to get diabetes. I get it. Another new credit. Resi, baby, Resi. This is a credit I really, really love, and something that I mentioned maybe 6 or so months ago as soon as I saw the Delta revamp. So we have a new Resi credit here, baby. We have $50 statement credits semi-annually. So from what looks to be July to January, you're getting $50, and then January to July, you're getting another $50. Some people were worrying about, like, how can I use the Resi credit? Well, there's about 3 different ways to use it. So one, you could actually go to a Resi restaurant, just go on the Resi app, make sure that the restaurant you're going to actually is a Resi restaurant. And then once you're there, you just pay for your meal with your Amex Gold Card. Just make sure to enroll in your actual app on your phone. So go into your Amex Gold Card, enroll in the Dunkin' credits, enroll in the Resi credits, and then just go to a Resi restaurant, pay with your gold card, and the statement credit should come off of your credit card statement just a few days later. So you spend $50, a few days later, you'll get the $50 credited back to you on your account. And some people are wondering, well, what if I don't want to spend $50? What if I want to keep it prolonged for more and more time? Theoretically, what you could do, like Calby and Sledge have done on their recent videos, is you can actually either go walk into a restaurant that is a Resi restaurant, buy their respective gift cards, and that should also code towards this Resi credit, just like it does on the Delta cards. And theoretically, you could build up the $50, every 6 months, what have you, to have like a really nice breakout dinner. What I'm going to do with my Resi credits, since I have kept my gold card open despite all these changes, despite all the rumors, I'm keeping the gold for 1 more year. And what I'm going to do is, since my gold card annual fee comes up in February, that's Valentine's Day, I'm going to use my Resi credits to take her to a nice Resi restaurant for Valentine's Day, baby. So that's how we're going to do it. So a lot of people were worried about that, but I think that's a great value add credit. And then also the $120 dining credit right here, which we're still going to keep. However, there is a new stipulation to that. If we actually look in the offer benefits right here, if you go down, you could see effective September 26, 2024, Milk Bar and Shake Shack will no longer be participating partners for the $120 credit. So if you really love your Milk Bar, you love your Shake Shack, you're only going to be shaking that shack until September 26th, right? What can you do? And what they're going to be doing and adding in place of that is actually going to be right here. You could see a Five Guys. That's what's going to replace it. So we got a Five Guys Burgers and Fries replacing the Milk Bar and Shake Shack come September. And I believe this also means the Five Guys is going to be 2 days. So if you want to go to a Five Guys, cool, you could do that today. But it just means that when Milk Bar goes away and when Shake Shack goes away on September 26th, that's just kind of what's basically coming in place of that. So very interesting there. That's an interesting little difference that we see on this entire card. Now, another thing that some people may not notice at first glance is if you hit travel here, you can see we have an all new credit here. So shout out to RJ in the Discord and everybody in the Discord who found a lot of this information. I appreciate all of you. You're now going to be getting 2 points per dollar spent on prepaid hotels and other eligible travel like car rentals, vacation packages, cruises when you book through AmexTravel.com. So essentially, if you're booking a flight through the airline or on Amex Travel, you're getting 3x. Everything else on Amex Travel, for the most part, short-term rentals, what have you, everything you could do in travel, you're getting 2x back on that, which is fairly interesting because, well, we know that the Amex Platinum card has 5x for this respective category. So gold card's getting 2x, a little bump. I don't really see the need for it, but hey, listen, it's something nonetheless, right? So fairly interesting. And then everything else is basically exactly the same. If you want to look a little bit deeper on some other interesting things that we found, if you go on Resi right now, literally go on the Resi as you're watching this video, see if it's updated. But if you look, the annual fee for some reason shows up as $350. $350 on Resi, and this was saying 0 a couple hours ago. Now it's at 325. Now it's 350. Who really freaking knows? And you can see everything is still laid out here. If you hit apply now, though, have no fear. It's still 325 if you look at the bottom. So it's just an error in Amex's system. So I wouldn't really worry too much about that. So if you really think about it, since there were a lot of worries on is the annual fee going to be higher than 325? Are they going to take away certain categories? If you really think about it, you're getting 120 Uber Cash, 120 dining credit. If you're already a person who is going to value that at $240, whatever your math is going to be at home, sure. But if you are someone who is already valuing that at 240, cool. So now you're actually getting an additional $184 in value. And even if you don't value Dunkin' whatsoever, like me personally, I would value this Resi at 100. Easy $100. I'm going to be able to use at my Resi restaurants near me. So that's very easy to use. And if you did value this already at 240, at 100, that's 340. That's already paying your annual fee without even using the card in the first place. So of course, it depends on you, how you're using it, how actually effective it is, how much you're saving, all those different things to see if it's worth it. And especially if you're a Dunkin' user, I mean, forget it. That alone pays the difference of the $75 annual fee. So I think it's pretty powerful. And I guess shout out to all the people who had the $250 annual fee and have stuck with it and are now reaping the benefits of the extra credits here, which I'll be using for sure, and then probably canceling next year, but we'll see. Kept it open for now. I got a retention offer of 10,000 points. And of course, you know what I saw? Above all of this, above everything else, the only thing that was updated before Amex, really on the ball, was venture capital clothing. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. Limited edition white gold. I'm kidding. I'm just being an idiot. I'm just kidding. But yes, we also updated to the white gold limited edition t-shirts too. So if you want to give that, cool. All right, awesome. So remember, go on your Amex apps right now, request that white gold if you want it. Of course, you can even add someone as an authorized user. They can also get the white gold too if you don't want to change your, classic gold design, cool. But make sure you get that white gold because as fast as you see it, there's going to be someone else an hour from now going to request it. And I know there's a lot of them and apparently it's limited edition. So you want to make sure that you get that faster than everybody else. We're also seeing some reports that you can expedite it for $10 and then some of them are saying that you can't expedite it at all. So it depends on the rep that you actually get. Some people are trying to expedite it, some people can't, but make sure you enroll for those offers too on your Amex app. And happy white gold, everybody. We have the revamp. We finally got it, baby. Enjoy, everybody. Take care. I'm going to go to bed now. Okay? Goodbye. Oh, yeah. And one more thing. Shout out to everybody who survived the great white gold Resi war. Appreciate everybody who stuck with me. 3 hours to 4 a.m. for these freaking Amex people to update the website. God damn it. Do you like the gold at 325? Do you like the changes? Do you not like the changes? Let me know down below. Go to bed.